Let's keep this Oklahoma import thing going with Stillwater's No Justice. Their fourth album, America's Son, showcases the band's rock and roll edge country sound on well-crafted tunes. And we were thrilled to have the guys on our set to discuss this project.
So when we originally started with America's Son, we started writing again within the band, something that we haven't done since the first record. It's something we've always wanted to get back to doing. So this whole record and the whole idea behind this record is kind of getting back to what our initial, focus was. All these songs are written, or co-written, by us. The rest of the guys have more of a part in the songwriting process, which is exactly what we wanted to do. Just give you a good, driving beat, record people can dance to, people can drink to, people can sing along to. I think the whole idea behind it was just simplicity and getting back to square one.
Recorded with this guy, Dex Green, down in Nashville, and he was kind enough to let us stay with him at his house, and so it was, it was pretty intimate.
It was such an easy process being at his house and just, having the ability to just go upstairs and, take a nap, get a drink, get something to eat, play PlayStation, whatever it is.
The vibe in that basement, we could call it a basement, but it really is a studio, felt much more almost like a rehearsal session than being in a studio with cans on and bright lights in front of you and having to really think about, okay, I'm in a session right now. It felt a lot more like we were just in there working to sharpen the blade, so to speak, and we got a lot of really good takes because of that.
The Texas music scene is especially, there are a lot of people, if you want to buy stock in the trailer business here in Texas, because there are a lot of bands going up and down the road. The true Texas music fan and music fan in general, I think down here really recognizes and appreciates the hard work that goes into the songwriting process and the recording process and the traveling. They travel themselves to different cities and venues to watch their favorite acts. And
people in Texas have been helping us pay our bills for years.
It's pretty amazing. The community of music, I guess, that's, that could be just pinpoint just to Texas.
In these hard times, baby, I'll give you a lifeline. Oh, if you're ever in need, it's plain to see. Run away with me.
It's a song that Steve and I wrote, and it's kind of a redemption type song, but it's really uplifting in terms of what the lyrics are. But musically, we didn't have very much, so we dropped it in the studio in everybody's lap and said, we only did this with this one song, and said, well, this is all we have, what do you guys have? And it just kind of fell in, all the pieces came together at one time in the studio, and you hear about that happening from time to time where you have, studio magic or whatever, but it was the least planned song on the album. I think it came out with like the most powerful feeling in terms of the mesh between the lyrics and the music. I don't know, it's a very creative but simple song that came together as a full band effort, which I think is always really cool when you get to see that. It was almost spontaneous.
It was quick, like a couple of minutes. We were like, yeah, we got this thing, right? 4 on the floor with some toms.
Yeah.
I was like, man, that worked.
Baby, will you take my hand if I ask you? We can take it slower, as fast as you want. Tonight you might find love with a shot in the dark.
We had a song, Shot in the Dark, that we did. We're just kind of sitting around, playing around with just the melodies. Cody had the guitar and started just kind of playing something. We just started writing, and that song came out pretty quick. That was actually the first song that we wrote on the record as as a band, and it came out really easy. We're just music, you can't really pigeonhole us into rock or country or bluegrass or rap or techno, industrial trance. It's just, you know, it's just good, you know, American music, you know, and we write about, you know, our lives and our lifestyles, and it's just honest, you know, music.
All right, coming up next is a special feature on this year's San Antonio Rodeo and the Crown Royal Professional Cowboys. So stay with us.